Hi children, hope you all are fine in your homes. Now the coronavirus is spreading out, so you stay in home and stay safe. So we know that our class is so many lagging, so we are starting here the 9th standard first chapter, French Revolution. Today we are going to discuss about the French Revolution, and the French Revolution is the very important revolution in the world history, and it is known as the father of revolution. And French Revolution has given so many of basic ideas for the revolutionary peoples, and the first idea is equality, and the second is fraternity, and third is liberty. So these three aspects, or these three basic needs or basic revolutionary things that has happened in French Revolution, that is equality, fraternity and liberty. The revolution has many reasons like economic reasons, political reasons and social reasons. Nowadays we know that so many people are revolting for their demands. At the 18th century also, French peoples or the France peoples were agitating towards this revolution or agitating with so many of problems. And the social reasons, political reasons and economic reasons are these behinds of French Revolution. And we know that we will understand, apart from that, we can understand what is the background of this French Revolution. We want to know that why because of French Revolution took place, and why this revolution want to be as the French Revolution or an important revolution in the history of world. So the liberty or the fraternity, equality are the three basic needs of the French Revolution. And in 1774, the Louis XVI came to power. Louis XVI is the king of France at that time. Hereditarily, the kingship is going on in France. In 1774, Louis XVI came to the power, and he was from Bourbon family, and he married to Marie Antoinette. She was in the another family or Austria princess family, and she is a bad advisor for the king, and she was very rude person, and she didn't give any advice for her husband, that is King Louis XVI. And he found that he found so many problems in the France at that time, and first of that is the treasure is empty. He found that the treasure is empty, which was very big problem for when he came to the power. Why? Because the treasure is empty. He don't know why, because the treasure is empty. And nowadays we know that so many people are agitating for the demands. At that time, the people are also struggling for keeping their or struggling for having their demands. And Louis XVI found that the treasure is empty because of the continuation of war is going on France. Actually, France was doing war from very long time, and France and Britain were very close to that war, fighting together at a long time. Then Britain has captured about 13 families or 13 colonies of USA that could be freedom for the people. France is not only spending their entire money for their kingdom, and the king was lending money from the money lenders. At that time, the war equipments and the war needs has to be fulfilled. For that, the France king has lended money from money lenders and helped the USA, so that the money lenders is giving high interest rate so that the France is having a France is having very pathetic situation, because they can't repay the amount. So that Louis XVI found that the treasure is all empty, and he want to recollect the money for the maintenance. He want to look at the administrative system, he want to look at the army system, and he want to fulfill the needs of their families, and he want to fulfill the needs of their peoples also. So he could find out, or he could collect the money. At that time he think very he thinks so many times, and he come to a conclusion that he want to increase the tax. Then only he can give, or then only he could get enough money for giving, or enough money for maintaining these maintaining this wars, or maintaining these liabilities. The main problem faced by the king is empty treasure, war debt with high interest rate, and need money for the maintenance. The maintenance is done because, or the maintenance has to be done, that is military officials want to pay the salary, the court officials want to pay the salary, the administrative system want to pay the salary. So many problems is faced by Louis XVI, and the universities has to be trained also. And for that he need money. After lots of thinking, he come to an end, or he come to a conclusion that he want to increase the tax to the common people. First of all, we can look at which is the structure, or what is the structure of the French society in 18th century. That is three strategies, or three categorizations of French society. That is first estate, second estate, and third estate. First estate include that the clergies, there are main domains in the church, or the peoples who are maintaining the church and all. So the first estate is the foremost estate, that is clergy peoples. And the second estate is the nobility persons, that is feudal lords, those who are having huge amount of lands, or those who are having huge amount of land areas, they are known as nobilities. And the third estate is having common peoples. There are middle class peoples and lower class peoples, but these two peoples are togetherly known as third estate, that is big businessmen, court officials, lawyers, administrators, officials. So many peoples are there. And the lower class peoples are poor peasants, servants, artisans, and etc. So this is the three categorization of French society, that is first estate, second estate, and third estate. The first estate peoples have so many privileges, means by or they could get the privileges from by birth itself. So the first estate and the second estates are fulfilling their needs, or they are having the privileges by birth itself. But the third estate peoples are not having any privileges because they are struggling a lot. The third estate peoples are struggling a lot. And the third estate, they could give the tax. The third estate people should give the tax to second estate and first estate. The first estate people need not want to pay the tax because they are having so many privileges. The third estate people should pay the taxes to the first and second estate. The third estate people's paying the tax to first estate is known as tithe, and the tax is given to second estate is known as thaile. So these are the two types of tax given by third estate peoples to the first and second estates, that is tithe and thaile. And one is direct tax and one is indirect tax. First one is the tithe is known as the direct tax, and thaile is known as the indirect tax. So let me remind you once more. The first state is giving tax to third estate is giving tax to first estate and second estate peoples. That is first estate is getting tax from third estate, that is known as tithe, and third estate is giving tax to second estate, that is known as thaile. Students, here we are winding up this session and we can continue it later. Thank you.